Long three from Blaine from the T of the VT logo. Hansberry running the floor.
I would call a timeout if I'm Mike Young.
They have 1:10 to go. They don't. Flipped up now. Hansberry sticks it home. Where do you go after we take another look at this?
Well, where do you go? Once it comes over, great job. Good job by Mila defending.
Hansberry with a huge answer.
He was in the area. He knew where Hansberry was, but not close enough, and he gets caught flat-footed on the closeout.
Bedford, the head fake. No look to Hansberry for the two-hand flush.
You got to close out on Bedford. Shot fake, drive it to the hole.
13-point Hokie lead. Johnson steps in front of that pass. Hansberry gets in on the action.
That's what I'm talking about. You've got a great passer, heads up, looking for his team. Four-star recruit.
Abdallas, other end, right back at you with the triple. I think it's so cool to have, even though those are regular season games, the tournament feel of it, the bragging rights.
Oh, yeah. An in-season tournament like that.
Abdallas, Hansberry at the rim.
Yeah. There's a little lob pass in the lane. That was incredible.
And Abdallas, the block. He's got the board. Hammond. And the finish. Hansberry.
Abdallas with the block. Contested. Comes away with it. And watch this pass. Ahead and the lob. I didn't know if the wall was going to take it or Hansberry was going to take it. I'm surprised they didn't just meet at the rim. But what a nice play.
Put his hand underneath that basketball. I believe that's what Bert Smith is telling him right now. What a back cut by Hammond, and the find from Hansberry puts the Hokies back on top. And Mike Young talked about how important it was. Amani Hansberry's ability to make plays. Look at that pass. That is a beautiful dime, dropping it off. And the Hokies taking a page out of the Rams.
John shoots, and Hammond came over and plucked it away. But it all started with Schutz's ability to control that ball. Wow, Hansberry with the slam. Hammond with a tremendous pass. Trying to jump it downstairs for Djokovic, picked off. Here comes Hansberry in the open floor. One-on-one with Bell, and lays it in.
Strong from the outside, no good. Rebound Johnson, up ahead, Hansberry, Xanadu. And more minutes so far this year. Hansberry with his defender falling down, thunders it home.
There's a breakdown, and so there's the lunge, and there's the breakdown, and nobody comes over to stop the basketball. The ball is the priority.
Great defensive possession that time for Virginia Tech.
Hansberry, watch out!
Hansberry, a mix up there on the ball screen. Hansberry says, thank you very much.
Bench loving it. And the crowd.
Yeah, still trying to figure it out. And some of that has been injury related too.
Johnson, left hand, easy finish.
Tough matchup there for Western Carolina. But Abdallas has range.
There goes Hansberry. The right hand flush. The Castle guard loves it.
Turnovers biting the catamounts again. Nice job there. Deflection. Nobody's going to catch him, and nobody should get in his way.
Hansberry's coming off a career day in turn.
They're going from here to the University of Georgia. That's back-to-back tough matchups with the SEC and the ACC.
Dorn creates positioning and scores inside.
He's valuable. He's strong in the backcourt, even though he's not real tall.
Hansberry, patient, goes up and goes to the line.
Second man off the floor. Let that other guy get up in the air. Wait till he gets up in the air. Now you're at the advantage.
Shoot. reverses. Hansberry with 2, puts it in before the horn and lets the crowd know that he's loving it. Hansberry slips by Dumassy and lays in the right-hand layup.
Little spin move.
Big month of December for him. Again, I bring up maybe high points in NCAA tournament team 27. He's got 19 tonight. There is more Neo of Dallas.
The whole time, very first time I saw them at practice, Coach Young pointed out they can initiate their offense through him.
Pasha. Hansberry fires, drills straight away, late in the shot clock.
And think about it, on more than one occasion today, Shoot has been the guy in a big moment for the Hokies. Down the right side, just would not go down. Guess who's there? Hansberry. Front for the first time today, and guess who put them there?
Offensive glass, he's been doing it all day long. We talked about it in the open. He and Kuchel with 29 apiece coming into this thing, and that's been one of the big differences. That's a long arm, good one-on-one ball defender.
Hansberry, close enough to lay it home. Tied again.
We talked about him in the open. He's just such a tough matchup. Here he goes against Hokie, realizes he has a size advantage. Not a problem at all, played through what.
Ritter charging at Hansberry, and Hansberry with the rejection. Numbers for Tech. He did it again. 3-on-1. Hansberry the slam.
Goes vertical, and it leads to this on the other end. Amani Hansberry like a prize fighter. He ain't going nowhere.
Of Dallas, it's been a while since he's gotten a shot to go. Rolled the ankle. Now Hansberry for 3. Amani Hansberry puts Virginia Tech back on top with 2:19.
Thomas, that's his first personal foul.
You help on the penetration there. Hansberry, he's done everything today. Only a 27% three-point shooter on the year. In triple overtime after playing 50 minutes. Says, I got 3 for you. And then here he is just battling on the glass. Those two guys, Hansberry.
Schwieger tried to battle through Hansberry. The 240 pounds Hansberry not going anywhere.
Who used to be a professor at St. Louis University. Hansberry turnaround hook goes.
He is so good. It was a nice pass out. And here's Hansberry, gets down inside, and he's
too far away from the rim.
And that's what you need sometimes from your star player.
Hansberry's, they've been making it tough for him all game. He really hasn't had.
One action leads to another. Cal turns it over. Hansberry left free, step behind the line, and he cans it.
If you're Hansberry, you just want to keep being aggressive, and if you're that wide open, shoot the ball.
Hansberry on the move. He muscles it in with a foul.
That is a weight room bucket for sure, Ted. It's a big-time move by Hansberry. Fake the dribble handoff and get to the paint. Handle the contact and get a trip to the line.
We have seen the star turn for 3 and white, Ben Hammond, 15 per game in conference. That leads the team in ACC games. Gerdak, the freshman, on the inside. That's too easy.
Came back baseline where there was no help. Got a clean look for left shoulder turn. Right hand hook. Another turnover.
Hansberry forcing the steal. Here comes Dallas to Hammond. It's a 13-2 run by Virginia Tech.
It's been all Hokies the first part of this one. Look at Dallas.
Now the 6'9" of Dallas. Hansberry and 1. 15 for Amani Hansberry.
These of those Irish, they're trying to get him off with that spot, but they just cannot. And look at it.
Cross-court pass. Good look for 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Ben Hammond.
With this lineup on the floor for the Orange, can you rebound?
The extra pass leads to the flush. Christian Gerdak at the dome.
Gerdak with the easy dunk here.
Lead stands at 18. Hokies have the ball. Hansberry into the paint and left-handed got it to go down.
Hansberry realized that he didn't have anybody to pass the ball to, and then
Presented by T. Rowe Price. With Scott Williams, I'm Doug Sherman here at Castle Coliseum, Virginia Tech and Georgia Tech. And Bedford welcomes the national audience with a huge slam dunk.
After what things that Virginia Tech wants to do is they want to play quickly before Georgia Tech has a chance to set that defense, averaging almost 82 points a game, getting those live ball turnovers and getting it to their finishers. Jalen Bedford, where he scored 24 points at Louisville and comes out here with a quick start in the second half.
Dongo active on the offensive glass. The denial, though, by Hansberry, and a foul.
With the shot after the block here, and Hansberry just puts that arm or forearm.
Against all comers, 24 points, 10 rebounds a game. You can make a very strong argument he's been the best player in America. Up and over, and the slam by Lawal. And it has gotten loud in this building on a snowy Saturday. So the Hokies falling behind by 15 at home. Hansberry's open and knocks down a triple.
a lot of NBA basketball in the last 4 seasons. And one thing that coaches rely on is for their players to make it up afterwards. And Amani Hansberry makes up for costing his team that challenge.
Apologized when it was overturned. Since then, he's gone to work.
He really has gone to work. OB, the first possession